sports. It's in the game.
Oh. On your shorts. On your shorts. No, here, for my team, next to the partner. Oh, that's really good. What? Yo. Alright, you're a big ass. Yeah, bitch, ginger flame, how much you need to do this charity? Oh, keep the door open so it'll make you be better. Fucking idiot. Alright, bitch. Just till it gets cool. Oh, dumb biatch, move my chair and put your chair there. Sit right here. And dumb biatch. You will leave it with dumb biatch. You're first time, dumb biatch. Booty at ears. You go pull it off straight from the frame. Oh, yeah. It's just brand new. You don't work? Oh, yeah, because my mom said she got this at her work. And I told her, like, as a gift for it, so I got it. I'm like, oh, this could be good when we go on walks. Went on the walk. Literally perfect time to use it. I was like, why are you asking dumb BS if he has it? I literally. I don't really have it. Horse ass. Your ass over there. This is any animation. Who wants to play better? Why is one getting stuck? Put this under the crop circle, like you see how those are. Oh yeah. I mean, you know what? This one looks like it's next to Rainbow Bells. I think that's the one he said he had. Feels so good to put my booty on a chair. Well.
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic, we are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. So good to have you here with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson getting set for kickoff here. Greg, no matter how many ways we look at this game, it always comes down to one stat, doesn't it? How you taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it's just so crazy, Mike, that every single week, no matter how complex these matchups get and how many factors there are to determining who wins and who loses any game in the NFL, at the top of the list, the most important metric that everybody studies, can you protect the ball on offense and can you take it away on defense? And I don't think today's matchup is any different. Can you be aggressive and take care of the ball? And on defense, if you get your opportunity to take it away and give it back to your offense, you've got to make the play.
Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need 8 as they come up for third down. They go play action with Manning. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over here up near the 40.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Patrick Surtain makes the tackle. 2nd down and 8. Here's Brady. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll motion over Metcalf. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Finding room to the 20. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Dolphins.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Now for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They bring a tight end in motion left. They'll stick with him again. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. We are through one. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
A throw right side is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake, and you're not going to get away with it at this level.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brady. A throw on the move is caught.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Brady to throw. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
That's complete to Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Pitts is the man in motion. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Miami after this.
Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Brady. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal. They'll go with the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Tom Brady. Touchdown, Miami. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
The extra point is good. And the Dolphins move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. To the air, it's Peyton. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find...
And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone, and that is a safety.
You booty boy.
Well, the quarterback just kept going back, and you're wondering, what is he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out. He's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't. And now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive. In honor of the legendary coach, the stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. He's got room to run right at the start. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. Hey, go! Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. On play action, here's Brady. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Brady looking to throw. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on second down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to third. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. In motion, it's Jefferson. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
They'll motion over Metcalf. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And a good run there on second down. A pickup 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. Motion man set right. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up. So we've come to the end of a... The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Check. Alert. Warrior 70. 60 Bobcat.
Now Brady. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Dolphins. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, kill.
And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. 11. Great job.
Finds room inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
At this point, Mike, it's clear this defense just doesn't have a lot of answers right now for this run game. A combination of the job being done up front by the offensive line and the big playability of this running back.
Now give on the ground, finding space at the 15. And he's going to take this all the home. Has a touchdown.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now a give up the middle. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. A dive and a catch. Incredible. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. To the air is Brady. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. The motion man is Johnson. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Second and 7.
Hey, hey, check the Cowboy 80. Panther Street, Panther Street. 70 range, 70 range.
Brady set to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Check Bobcat, check Bobcat.
He'll drop to throw. This is intercepted.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Go, go. 11, 11.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
And it brings up
On the red. Think right. 11.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
So on 4th down, they'll call out the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. So the move is for the field goal unit here. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Hey, Lion. 11, Agate. Here we go.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Second down and 3.
Hey, run. Big 13 heavy.
Up the middle they go. He'll get about 2. T'Vondre Sweat there on the tackle. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
23. Heavy. Here we go.
Try to pick this one up on the ground.
Let's go.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
30 left.
They'll try to run. He's got a 1st down inside the 45. And they are not going to catch him. He's in for the touchdown. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. Moving this to the 36-yard line will give them enough. Chains will move. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now, faking the give. He'll find Jefferson coming across the field. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Miami. So we are...
The third quarter with the score.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as... And it'll be 2nd down.
Alert! Alert! Roll!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
3rd and a yard.
Check! Hey! Go check! Go check! Shut it!
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down. 1st and goal. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Street! Big Lion! Come on! Set! 70 Timberwolves! Hut, hut!
Here's Brady. He's got it at the 3. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get in. They make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here it is, 4th down and goal. They'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession. So they're still alive, but now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Red on red.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
On the set. These are 24.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll only be able to get the 47-yard line. 2nd down and 8.
Let's go.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
A handoff as they try to run it here. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. And now the punting unit will come up as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. get away from that one. And they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds.
Got it. Ready?
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
To throw, it's Brady. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to go out of bounds, but not until he's past the 25-yard line. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down.
10 at the 28-yard line.
No. Let go.
Brady to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And he's going to go all the way.